Welcome back once again to the Must Better Betting Tips YouTube channel. I am here to provide you the predictions for Thursday, 23rd, 2023. And by the way, before we get started, happy Thanksgiving to everyone for being a part of the Must Better family. I hope you get to enjoy today and spend quality time with the people you love and your families. Now, in this video today, we are going to be having a limited number of games. Yesterday's video, we only had one betting tip. The game was a draw or away team to be winning. And at the end of the day, the game won perfectly. So congratulations if you were in a position to fully utilize that particular bet slip that I shared yesterday. You must realize that it's from tomorrow that we are going to be having plenty of football matches. So in this video, do not expect much from it. Anyway, closer to the end of the video, I will be sharing with you Premier League predictions, 3 football games with an odd of 4.496 that you can start working on, trying to comprehend, and even considering if you will be including them in your final bet slips this weekend. If it is your first time, I need you to also be aware that this is where you need to be subscribing, given the fact that this is where the best predictions are shared, properly analyzed betting tips, and the daily game week predictions will be provided over here in the Must Better Betting Tips YouTube channel. Now, in our first bet slip today, we have a game known as Fredericia coming up against Copenhagen from Denmark First Division. In this particular game, you realize that Fredericia have won 3 out of the last 4 home matches they have played, while their opponents, Copenhagen, have lost their last 3 away games. I know that is not reasonable enough to justify our reason why we are betting on Fredericia to be winning. I leave the other part. If you want to go into further analysis, you can do that. But in the game Fredericia vs Copenhagen, the betting tip is Fredericia to be winning. The odd is 1.42. And then you have Fortaleza coming up against Botafogo. That is from the Brazil Campeonato Brasileiro Serie A. We have Fortaleza, that is the home team. They have lost 6 out of the last 7 games they played. And then Fortaleza have also failed to keep a clean sheet in 21 out of the last 22 matches they played. So when it comes to defensive abilities, they are not the best team you should be considering. Botafogo, on the other side, they have lost 4 out of their last 5 matches. And they have failed to keep a clean sheet in 12 out of 13 matches. That is the 13 last matches they played. So it's evident that these 2 teams, when they are playing, they have a problem when it comes to defending. So they regularly concede goals, and their inability to keep a clean sheet gives us the ability to doubt this game ending in under goals today. And that is why Fortaleza vs Botafogo game today, I am forced to think of the game ending in the over market or both teams to be scoring. But to pick the safer option or the safest option among the ones that we do have, I think over 1.5 goals is going to be an incredible one to consider. You combine the 2 games, you get 1.874 odds. The booking code is available on the screen. Before you proceed and have a look at the 3 Premier League matches I was talking about, please ensure that you are subscribing, because if you fail to subscribe, then you are going to be missing a lot. We have Tottenham coming up against Aston Villa. You look at this game, Tottenham are coming into this game with the motive of bouncing back from back-to-back defeats when they'll be playing in the Premier League competition once again this weekend. And then given that Tottenham, for example, their attacking abilities, especially at home, has been incredible this season and consistent, I think they're going to be scoring a goal. But the problem is that Aston Villa, their opponents, have also scored 5 goals in the last 2 matches they have played. So we are given room to consider the option of both teams to score. And I think that is what we are betting on, Tottenham vs Aston Villa, both teams to be scoring. We have Brighton coming up against Forest, that is Nottingham Forest. In this particular game, Brighton are going to be super excited to come back into this game and win. So it's going to be an interesting game given that the Nottingham Forest side, they don't really have the abilities to go away or play away and score the goals needed to win a match, especially against a team like Brighton. And when it comes to defensive abilities, they also have problems over there. And their recent matches clearly symbolize that they are not going to be a problem to Brighton. So we are betting on Brighton to be winning or a draw to occur. And the odd for that, but no, we are betting on Brighton to be winning. The odd is 2.15. I just wanted to include the safer option. I realized I've misplaced it because on my sheet I wrote that Brighton is at home while Brighton is away. So sorry for that one. Brighton is... Let me just confirm it. I don't know why I'm getting this confusion. Yeah, Brighton is away. Brighton is away. Brighton is going to be playing away. The betting tip still remains Brighton to be winning though, and I expect them to be rising into easier victory. And then we have the last game coming up. That is going to be Everton playing against Man United. Everton are coming into this game with the most disappointing results. Okay, with the most disappointing information, given that the point deduction is going to be making them a desperate team. Now, because they're already fighting for the relegation spot, that is where they sit right now. So you expect them to be more focused, more serious, and improve their defensive abilities to avoid conceding more goals, especially when they're playing a team like Manchester United, whose attacking form in the England Premier League this season has been questionable. So I think this is a game in which we are supposed to be witnessing an under as the outcome. And the betting tip is going to be under 2.5 goals. I don't see more than 2 goals being scored in this particular game. And I feel pretty confident about this particular option, given that it's going to be an important game for both teams, especially Brighton. If it is to be won by a side, then I think it's Everton that is going to be getting 1 goal. But it's going to be ending in a 1-1 stalemate. But the betting tip is under 2.5 goals. You combine these 3 matches, you get a summation of 6.876 odds. It seems like I misquoted the last game because I initially considered the double chance market, of which I have refuted it and, changed it to Brighton winning. That is why we are getting 6.876 odds. So those are the 3 earlier predictions for England Premier League. More predictions will be shared in the next few hours. If not today, then tomorrow. Hunter will be joining us to provide us also the predictions for the other leagues. So ensure that you are tuned in, turning on notifications, and staying alert because I do not want you to miss those predictions. Until next time, goodbye. The very best. Take responsibly today. You can rest. We can continue tomorrow. Goodbye.